This video will talk about how to search for payments against your claims in OnTarget. All payments can be reviewed in the Payments desktop found under the Billing category. Once clicking Payments, you will be presented with a search grid with many different searching options. While a lot of the filters are common filters throughout the system, such as Client, Cost Center, and Service, there are some specific filters to understand at this grid in order to effectively and efficiently search for any payments. Let's first discuss payment date. This filter will return all payments paid and posted in OnTarget on a specific date. For electronic billing, your assigned AIM account analyst will post electronic remittance advices, or 835s. They will post the files using a payment date of 1 business day after the remittance date. For example, if the remittance advice is dated July 1st, the payment date will be July 2nd. You can always reference your Published Documents folder, which is found in the Reports desktop, to review these posting dates. Find the folder of the payer you're interested in and expand the 835 Remittance Reports folder. Expose all remittance and their corresponding posting dates. These are the dates that you can search for in the Payments grid. You can open the actual file to review the payments on the electronic remittance advice, but the value that the Payments grid provides is that it translates that info so that it is in an easily searchable format. You can enter in a single day to search for results, or you may enter in a date range. Each search will return a total dollar amount and a total record count. What you will see in the grid is the payment date of the claim, who the funding payer was or who paid the claim, the cash account, which represents the general ledger account the payment was posted to, often very helpful for distinguishing write-offs, which are considered a form of payment since it relieves the receivables, the client, the cost center the billing was assigned to, the payment amount, claim date, OnTarget assigned claim number, the service, service date, amount billed, number of units billed, the funder ID number of the client's insurance, the denial code, which in the absence of a denial code indicates either a void or that the payment was manually entered versus electronically posted, and at the time of the manual payment, a denial was not entered. With electronic payments, there should always be a denial code and denial description. The posting created date, which indicates the day the file was posted into OnTarget, the OnTarget assigned journal number, and the payer assigned claim reference number. There is a lot of valuable information provided in this grid. Here are a couple of tips about working with the search grid. You can choose to rearrange columns if desired in order to present the data in a more meaningful way. To rearrange the columns, simply click on the column and drag it to the desired position. Drag and drop as much as needed. Further, you can click on any column header and go to the Columns section where you can uncheck any column that you may not be interested in. Doing so will remove that column from the grid view, essentially allowing you to shrink down the information presented as much as needed. In conjunction with the custom organization of the columns, you can create views. This might be helpful in the event that you want a condensed version of this information for certain reports, but at other times you need all of the information. To create a custom view, simply organize the columns as needed, set any filters, and then click the Save View button. Name that view and save it. This will retain that custom view so that each time you log in and come to the payment search grid, you can select that view. You can always get back to the standard view with the original settings by going to System Default. That will restore all of the system standard columns and clear the filters. Also note that you can export the data in this grid into a file format such as Excel, Word, or PDF. This allows you to work with the data outside of the system. So every column we just reviewed has a corresponding filter. For example, as mentioned, the cash account represents the OnTarget general ledger account the payment was posted to. This will allow you to filter to all payments posted to that account. Notice that you can put in multiple account numbers if needed. This applies to any filter. It will allow you to put as many filter options as needed. Remember that this can be very helpful in creating views. It's a way of creating sub-reports within this desktop. Another valuable filter to point out is the paid filter. When choosing No, the search will return all partially paid or completely unpaid claims. Besides searching for payments, another key function of this desktop is adding payments, which is how all non-electronic payments are handled. Please see the corresponding video for more info. Should you have any questions about what you've learned here, please contact support by going to Options, Support, and Contact Support.